Welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. This is my second attempt at this. I deleted my original video, and I hope to not have to delete this one, and there's a blooper also before this. So, we're going to talk about the Indigenous Erasure on TikTok. I was really angry, and I deleted it. I got into my feelings. I misworded some shit. So rather than try to recover, I just figured I'd make the whole damn video over again because it'd be easier just to start from fucking scratch. Alright, so here we go. Today, when I woke up, I was listening to this black lady and everything was sounding pretty decent at first until it got on Indigenous Erasure shit. Now, again, I do not know if this lady is mixed like myself or if she's all the way black and just as ashamed of being black. I do not know her name, but I'll never forget her face. And she got to talking about residential schools and how they were training camps for the Native Americans that are not Native Americans to them, but they identify Native Americans as Siberians while they want to be the original Native Americans. If that doesn't make it clearer, then you're going to have to get on TikTok because I can't get these assholes off my FYP. Every time I turn around, there's some asshole that's doing Indigenous Erasure, and unfortunately, this is a small group of black people using pseudoscience that is claiming that they are the original people, that they are the Almec and all this other shit. And technically, depending on who you talk to, the Almec is the Sky People, and the Sky People is also a legend that goes through different tribes. All right. Now, mind you, these people who are doing this Indigenous Erasure, they don't have a lot of indigenous shit on their profile. Some of them do, but some of them don't. And there's more ways to be connected to the Native American tribe than just by blood, because you could have been adopted in, and I'm still learning all this shit on my reconnecting journey. But the important part is that this woman straight up said some shit that pissed me the fuck off. When she got to talking about the residential schools, she got to talking about them really, really fucking bad. Talking about how they were Native American training camps to teach Native Americans, the Siberians, to be like the original Native Americans, the small group of black people using pseudoscience to say that they are the original Native Americans and that the Native Americans that we've all grown, known, and loved are not my other half of my race. So, I already made my decision. I am fighting with my native half of the race, the ones that they are identifying as Siberians, and I will fight for them until I fucking die. Now, these natives that are not natives, that are black people, they don't ever mention anything about land back unless it's about money. They don't mention anything about water protectors, and they most importantly do not mention the residential schools for what they were, and they don't mention MMIP, which is Missing and Murdered Indigenous People. Now, the original is MMIWNG, which is Missing and Murdered Native American Women and Girls. But the men are also missing, which is why I started calling it MMIP, because they also had MMIWG and Two Spirits. It makes more sense to just call it MMIP and call it Missing and Murdered Indigenous People. Okay? So that's what I call it. But these are originals. They don't have anything like that on their profiles at all. And now I'm gonna drop this bomb on you because whenever there's MMIP, Missing and Murdered Indigenous People, they also host missing and murdered black women that wind up missing that no one gives a shit about. But these natives that are black with pseudoscience don't do none of that shit. But they dance around with turkey feathers and talk shit about natives. They don't talk about smudging or any of that shit. I'm not qualified to tell y'all what smudging is. I know what it looks like, but I don't do it because I don't know and I don't want to disrespect the elders or the ancestors, and I don't know if it's a man thing. So, as a straight man, I'm not gonna fucking do that shit. I got enough problems. And I'm not gonna try to bring 1,000 years of vengeance from ancestors that I've never met mad at me because, I didn't grow up on a res. So I don't know how I'm supposed to be other than who I am. I know that I am part native. I know that I'm part black, and I know that I'm part white. And I know that I'm going to fight for the Native Americans that they are calling Siberians versus those Native Americans that are black people using pseudoscience. And there are a few black people calling them out. And to all you black allies that are calling them out, thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. And like I said, if they have Native American ties, either adopted into the tribe or by blood, I have a problem with that shit. I got a problem when you're sitting here saying that Native Americans are from Siberia and not the original Native Americans. And that pretty much is going to end this video because people are talking and my lights are on. That being said, I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Comfy Havoc number 2. Please stop the damn Indigenous erasure on TikTok and across all social medias. I am part Native. I am part black. I am part white. And again, I side with the natives on this one. And I will use my bow and arrow and my axe, if necessary, to make the statements needed. Thank you for watching. I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Comfy Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.